The Atacama Desert in Chile is a land of extremes, stretching along the Pacific coast in stark, silent beauty. It's the driest non-polar desert on Earth. Some places have never recorded rain. The landscape, often compared to Mars, is a world of canyons, salt flats, and barren mountains. Sunlight bleaches the rocks to muted browns and ochres. Life clings to the margins. Lichens draw moisture from fog, and hardy cacti stand as sentinels. The silence is profound, broken only by the wind. Most visitors come for the emptiness and the brilliant star-filled night skies. The lack of moisture makes it a haven for astronomers. Yet beneath the parched soil, a secret waits, a promise of life dormant and patient. The desert's deepest secret is this quiet anticipation. It waits for rain. Beneath the Atacama's sun-baked crust, millions of seeds lie dormant, tiny time capsules of life. Encased in tough coats, they survive decades of scorching sun and freezing nights. Only rare, sustained rainfall will awaken them. Germinate too soon, and they perish. The desert floor is a vast seed bank, dense and diverse. Scientists find seeds everywhere, from sandy plains to rocky hillsides. Some seeds wait decades, enduring relentless sun and cold. Their endurance makes the Desierto Florido, the flowering desert, possible. When the rain finally comes, the desert's hidden life returns. The flowering desert's miracle begins far out in the Pacific Ocean, with the rare arrival of rain. It's often linked to El Niño, when warm ocean waters disrupt normal weather patterns. Normally high pressure and the cold Humboldt current keep the Atacama dry, but during El Niño, warm water adds heat and moisture to the air, weakening the high-pressure barrier. Storms that usually pass far south can now reach the desert. Clouds gather over the Andes, a rare promising sight. The sky turns gray, the air grows heavy, and the wind carries the scent of distant rain. The rain must be sustained, soaking deep into the soil to reach the dormant seeds. A single downpour isn't enough. The desert needs weeks of moisture. Only then does the signal reach the seeds. The time has come. This rare alignment unlocks the desert's hidden potential. After the rains, change begins quietly. The cracked ground softens, dust settles, and a damp, earthy smell fills the air. Tiny green shoots push through the soil, fragile yet determined. The seeds, awakened by water, grow with astonishing speed. There's no time to waste. The window of opportunity is short. The landscape shifts from brown to a faint green haze, spreading across plains and hillsides. This greening is a miracle, proof the desert is alive, not dead. Day by day, green becomes more pronounced, forming a lush carpet. Plants race to capture sunlight and store energy for the coming bloom. The desert hums with silent growth, a burst of energy before the main event. Witnessing the stage is a moment of hope, a challenge to our perceptions of what a desert is. The green carpet promises the colors yet to come. It's the first act, rain, greening, and soon the bloom. The stage is set for nature's grand performance. The Atacama is alive, preparing for its most spectacular transformation. The anticipation builds with every new leaf. The desert is ready to explode in color. Almost overnight, the green carpet erupts into a riot of color. Purple and pink pata de guanaco blooms appear first, spreading in vast magenta seas. Soon, yellow anyanyucas, white lilies, and rare red lion's claw join the display. Over 200 species emerge, each with unique shapes and fragrances. The desert floor becomes a living mosaic, stretching for hundreds of kilometers. From above, the landscape resembles an impressionist painting. Fields of purple, yellow, white, and red. The air fills with a sweet perfume, and insects buzz in the sudden bounty. This explosion of color is a celebration of life, a victory after years of waiting. Delicate petals stand in stark contrast to the harsh desert backdrop. The flowering desert is nature's most flamboyant surprise. Even in the most desolate places, beauty waits for its chance. The spectacle is fleeting but unforgettable. It's a reminder of the power of water and the persistence of life. The flowering desert is a scientific marvel, offering insights into survival in extreme environments. The seeds are geophytes, plants with underground storage organs or resilient seeds. Their dormancy and longevity fascinate botanists who study how they resist dehydration and temperature extremes. Synchronized germination is triggered not just by water, but by a specific rainfall threshold. Seeds have a rain gauge mechanism. Germination inhibitors are washed away only by enough rain. This bed hedging strategy ensures survival in a harsh climate. The plant's rapid life cycle, from sprout to seed in months, is evolutionary efficiency at its best. Ecologists study how species compete for water, light, and pollinators during the bloom. The flowering triggers a cascade. Insects, birds, and mammals all benefit from the temporary abundance. Lizards and foxes feast on insects, revitalizing the food web. The Desierto Florido is a living laboratory, showing nature's resilience and interconnectedness. Even the most barren places can support complex life, if only for a moment. The sudden bloom galvanizes the entire desert ecosystem. Pollinators, bees, butterflies, moths, beetles emerge in huge numbers, drawn to nectar-rich blossoms. Their frantic activity ensures pollination and future generations of seeds. This burst of insect life feeds birds, lizards, and even larger animals like the guanaco. The food chain gets a powerful temporary boost. The plants, living on borrowed time, maximize reproduction. Bright colors and strong scents attract pollinators. Flowers open by day, close at night, racing against the clock. As weeks pass, petals fall, and plants focus on seed production. Colors fade to green, then brown as moisture evaporates. The plants wither, leaving behind a new generation of seeds. The cycle is complete. The desert's bank of life is replenished. The miracle can happen again whenever the rains return. Life in the Atacama is a sprint for survival. The Desierto Florido is woven into the culture of the Atacama's people, a symbol of hope and renewal. Generations have witnessed the bloom, passing down stories and knowledge. The event brings pride and a sense of identity, celebrated across the region. The bloom also brings a surge of tourism, providing a vital economic boost to local communities. Towns like Vallenar and Copiapó become bustling hubs, as visitors flock to witness the spectacle. But the desert is fragile. A single footprint can damage plants and seeds. Authorities and conservationists manage tourism with designated routes and awareness campaigns. The goal: share the wonder, but protect it for the future. The flowering desert has become a symbol for conservation, raising awareness of arid region biodiversity. The global fascination helps protect these unique ecosystems from threats like mining and climate change. The bloom is a fleeting gift, reminding us of nature's preciousness and our duty as guardians. It's a call to action. Cherish and protect what is rare. As quickly as it appears, the flowering desert fades. The sun reclaims the land. Moisture evaporates and plants wither. Brilliant colors recede to familiar browns and ochres. The desert returns to quiet slumber, but the cycle of life continues. Withered plants enrich the soil, and seeds scatter across the ground. The promise of another bloom is buried beneath the sand, waiting. For those who witness it, the memory is indelible, a lesson in patience and resilience. The fleeting nature of the event makes it precious. The Atacama returns to silence, telescopes turn skyward, and tourists depart. But the desert is not empty. It's full of sleeping seeds and hidden potential. The memory of the bloom lingers in the soil and in the hearts of all who saw it. The flowering desert is a temporary miracle, a timeless reminder that even in the driest place on earth, life is just waiting for the rain. The miracle will return as long as patience endures.